Hey guys, I'm gonna do a how-to video for mining Qubic on both CPU and GPU and pool mineable. There are a few different pools you can choose from to mine Qubic, but mostly the project itself has been encouraging like solo mining. But the node requirements to be a computer operator are pretty high, so the pools are actually some of the node runners or the computers in this project. There's a lot to unpack here, so again, I always strongly encourage everyone to go to the website, hop in this Discord, and you need to read up on the project. These guys move fast, and there's a lot to digest if you want to keep up with this, so get in the Discord. I'll have all the links in the show notes for you guys to be able to just go to where you need to learn more. But check out the links in this welcome center in the Discord, and this is the main website for Qubic. It is a really cool project, so definitely read into it and make sure you're interested before you do any of this. And then the mining channel, there's some great help if you want to get some more specifics about overclocks. This is really a CPU coin actually, but every week the epoch changes on Wednesday, so you're not going to mine this and get paid that day. What happens with Apool specifically is you mine all week your shares to the pool, and then whatever percentage of hash rate that you contributed during that 1 week long epoch is how much rewards you're going to get paid out on that Wednesday, and it's the following epoch that you get paid for. So let's say you started mining on 128, you mine that whole week, and then 129 starts. The following week at Apool, this is how they do it, you'll get paid for 128 when actually the 130 starts. So it's like and then once you're going, you're always just getting paid for the week behind. So you definitely want to keep that in mind when you start mining this to Apool. Some of the other pools operate a little bit differently. There's Qubic Li pool, and then another one as well. Yeah, Qubic Mine Pro and QLI pools. This mining pool tab might not actually be visible for you when you first get in here, so you might have to ask in the mining channel for to be invited to them. So let's do how to mine it now. So first things first, once you get in this Discord, you're going to want to hop over to Qubic links, and you're going to need a wallet. I've actually been using the web wallet, and that's been working fine for me. Use whatever wallet you feel most comfortable with, and that's how you're going to get your address that you're going to mine to. So again, here's the main website, literally qubic.org. You click join Discord to get in there. Read up on everything. It's an awesome and interesting project. This is what the web wallet looks like on the inside. I have my balance hidden here. Your address is going to be, when you click into here, you'll be able to see your address. That is what you're going to be mining to. Okay, so now that you have your wallet address, you're going to want to make sure that you have an Apool account if you don't have one already, and then you're going to want to come over and download the miner. When you get to the landing page for Apool.io, you can mine or to Apool or Qubic. So make sure that you're clicked on Qubic, and go to this announcements page to get the link to the GitHub. I'll also leave it in the description of the video. But then you're going to come on over to the GitHub page to download the actual Apool mining software itself. You'll notice once you get in there that these are all the different details that you can set. So if you want to CPU or GPU mine only, or if you want to run mode 0 by default or mode 1. Mode 1, I'm actually experimenting with. This is hybrid mode. You are going to want to use this if you're on like maybe not like a dedicated mining rig with less RAM. Qubic does better with more RAM. It changes though each epoch, so there's a lot to pay attention to. But this mode is for if you're on like a standard gaming PC, and it can increase in performance by like 10 to 20%. So check these settings and make sure you're using what is best for you. So you're going to download the miner here. For this Windows setup, I'm using just this, you can use either the auto update version or this one here. You're going to download this and unzip the file and get into your Apool Win auto update version. Now, this miner conf, this is like your bat file or whatever. So you're going to click into here, make sure your algo is set to Qubic, then your account. This is not your Qubic wallet, wallet address. This is actually when you click into your My Miners page, and it looks like this exactly. You click into My Miners, you're going to copy paste this pool address, and then your Qubic Wallet address you are going to put into the revenue side of the pool, and there's a withdrawal and a revenue tab right here, and you'll add your wallet in there. You can withdraw Qubic right away, whereas Aleo, the beta testnet, it's like the payouts haven't been enabled for that just yet. So you're going to get your address from here. You're going to copy and paste that into this conf configuration file, and then make sure that your pool URL is correct. For whatever of these options that you want to use, you will just remove the pound symbol. If you want to not use them, you would just cancel it out again, right? So your worker name, you'll set that right here. If you wanted to like CPU mine only, you would turn GPU off, or if you wanted to, GPU mine only, you would turn CPU off by removing this. Pretty simple. I'm doing mode 1. This is just like my regular gaming PC setup. I saw some folks like had these on canceled, so I would just make sure you are editing up here, making sure your account, algo, and pool are correct, and then your worker name and whatever mode and these you want to use. You can actually, for Qubic, I would recommend setting your thread count. So if you have a 16, the ability for 16 threads, an 8-core processor, if it's on like your Windows PC that you're using, you might want to set it to like 14 threads so you have a couple open to do your like daily driving activities, okay? So that's what you're going to do to get it all set up. And this is the GitHub page where you can get all these links. I'll leave them in the description of the video below. Once you have everything set, your miner configuration is ready, you're going to run the miner. And once it gets going, you'll see this Apool at the top. I let it mine for a second just so my pool address isn't right in there, but there you have it. Then you're all set. This system has a 4070 Super on it. This is the rate. I'm running a Ryzen 5700G on here. This is about the rate that it gets. I've measured at the wall. It's doing like 80 to 120, I believe. It's been a little while since I measured at the wall for the Ryzen 5700Xs or 5800s I also have. And so this is the CPU speed. This is the GPU speed. Just jump on over into the Qubic Discord and go to mining if you guys want to talk more specifically about OCs and whatnot. There's all sorts of different, folks in there experimenting and whatnot. Pretty decently low power draw. The mining calculator situation, it's tough to keep up because it changes the algorithm. Like every week something changes in this project, so that's good if you're thinking about, if you're worried about ASIC or FPGA adoption. It's hard to make a bit stream or do all that R&D for ASICs if their algorithm changes all the time. So this is like a CPU GPU coin. It's been decently profitable. The best way to know exactly how much you're making using this Apool strategy I've been using is to just literally keep track of exactly what your electric is, and then look at what your weekly payout is and get the price for Qubic and see how much you made that week, and then obviously just take your electricity off of there. And you can just kind of do that right here. You would just type in however many. I think I got like 128 million Qubic the last payout. 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so, and then I would just see what my electric was, and I'd be good to go and know exactly how much I made. And that is how you get your miner set up on Windows. So now let's move on over to how to get it running in HiveOS. Okay, now if you're in HiveOS, it's similar process, pretty simple and easy. Definitely use the HiveOS auto update because sometimes you're doing stuff and Wednesday rolls around and the epoch changes and there's an update to the miner. This happens quite frequently. The auto update feature sometimes breaks and sometimes it works, so definitely keep an eye on it. You're gonna, for your flight sheet setup, copy and paste the HiveOS auto update from the Apool GitHub. Then you're going to, inside HiveOS, grab Qubic. This is where you will, again, you're not mining to your Qubic wallet address. You're mining to the Apool address that you set up in your account. You're going to copy and paste this from your account, and then you, in the withdrawal tab, add your actual Qubic wallet address to withdraw to. So that's how that works. Then in Pool, you're going to do configure and miner. Miner is a custom miner, and then you're going to paste that URL right here, the installation URL. It'll do the hashing algorithm is, let's actually just check the one I'm mining on right now, so I can make sure I tell you the exact correct information. So here's my currently running flight sheet, right? Qubic, the Apool address, configure in miner. You copy and paste the auto update in. Make sure your algorithm is Qubic. Your wallet and worker template here. Make sure you have your Apool address set up properly. And then I'm using NVTool to set my clocks, and make sure that you have in your extra config arguments for Qubic the name of your worker. I believe that I was having trouble doing the percent worker name command here. I guess I could retry it, but I actually ended up just typing the name in. And I have like a separate flight sheet. So I remember having to do this because it wasn't working, but that was a couple versions ago. So if you want to try it with just doing percent worker name percent here, you could try that. But I ended up just typing in the specific rig name, and that worked totally fine. Your overclocks, however you want to do this for your setup, is totally up to you. This is what I have running for a 3060 Ti. Is 17 locked clock and an offset of 200, and then you keep the mem at 5001. I don't know if these are the best overclocks here, but this is the current setup, so you'll have to experiment with that on your own. Yeah, then once you get your flight sheet set up, you can go ahead and run it and hop on over into your miner and take a look and make sure that it's going. And there you go. You can come on over and watch your miner, make sure everything's running good, and then pop on over into Apool and check on your workers. This is where you'll add with withdrawal, you'll add your wallet address that we talked about before. And that's it. There you go. That's how you mine Qubic on both Windows and in HiveOS. If you guys have any more questions, just drop a comment below or hop on over into Discord and ping me if you need my help with anything. And also you might want to jump into the Apool Discord as well. I'll leave this video in there for you guys so you can get started. Cool. Good luck, everybody.